Hello, I'm Katrina. Welcome to day 11 of the 21-day challenge. 21 minutes a day for 21 days, focusing on little changes to feel better and live bigger. As always, work within your own body. Never push yourself to the point of pain. Let's get started. Timer set. Standing at the top of your yoga mat. Standing tall, feet hip distance apart. Soles of the feet well connected to the earth below. Roll your shoulders back. Slide your shoulder blades down towards your hips. Feel the belly draw in just ever so slightly, creating some stability around the rib cage. Palms open, fingers relaxed. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a couple of breaths. Tune into your body. Tune into how you're feeling today. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, just bend your knees and let your arms swing. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, release the arms. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhaling, arms sweep up. Exhaling, bending your knees, let your arms swing. And then inhale all the way up. And on the exhalation, returning to mountain pose. 1 more time. This time, make your movement a little bit bigger. As you inhale, bring the gaze up. Open up the spine a little bit, the rib cage. Exhale, bending the knees, swinging, because it's just fun to swing. And release. Yeah, that's it. Now we're ready. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, bend your knees, bow forward. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Step your left foot back. Step to the back of the mat, that long lunge step, landing on the ball of your left big toe. Pivot on your left foot, drop your heel. Right elbow to your right knee. Left hand sweeps up with your breath in and just open your whole front of your body to the left side. And bring your gaze up. You decide where up you're going to look at. That's up to you. Just be mindful of your right elbow. Use the strength in your right elbow, right arm to anchor your right knee. With your next breath in, reach with the left arm, and as you exhale, tuck your left bicep in towards your ear. So you're now looking to the left, and think of reaching your left fingertips up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. So it's like you're creating this diagonal line from the outside edge of your left foot to the tips of your left fingers. Feel all that length on the left side of the body. Now sweep with your breath in. Sweep the left arm up. Use the momentum of the left arm to bring the shoulders over top of the hips. Keep the right knee soft. Shoulders over top of the hips. Hips turned to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms straight out side to side. Wrists in line with the shoulders. Anchor your left shoulder in place. As you breathe out, turn to look along your right arm. Keep the legs steady, arms strong. Breath in. As you exhale, release the arms. Push into your right heel. Now pivot on your right heel, turn your toes in. Bring your attention to your left foot. Lift your left foot, pivot on your left heel, turn your left toes to the back of your mat and sink into your left knee. Left knee over top of your left ankle. Bring left elbow down to your left knee. Spread your hands on your left hand. Spread your fingers on your left hand Use your left elbow to anchor your left knee. Right arm sweeps up. Bring your gaze up. Open up the front side of the body. Breathe. Now turn your head to look straight to the left. Take a breath in, reach with the right arm. With the exhalation, bring the right arm, tuck it in beside your right ear, and really reach your right fingertips up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. Long diagonal line on the right side of the body here. Breathe. And with your breath in, swing your right arm, use the momentum of your breath, pull your upper body tall. Shoulders stacking over top of the hips, left knee still soft, pointing in the same direction as your left toes. Shoulders and hips square to the left side of the room. Inhale, arms sweep straight out side to side, wrists in line with the shoulders. And as you exhale, turn to look along your left arm. Anchor your right shoulder in place. Take a breath. As you exhale, relax the arms. Push into the left heel and pivot, turning your left toes straight ahead. So feet are wide here. Inhale, we're going to sweep the arms out and up. As you exhale, bend your knees, bow forward, bring your fingertips to the mat. Now press into the heels, open up the backs of the knees as much as you can. Keep your fingertips connected to the mat here. So it's not necessary to have the legs straight. You just want to open up the back of the knees enough that you feel a stretch there. Breathe into the stretch. Soften the knees, feel the hips drop ever so slightly. So not a deep bend in the knees, just a slight drop. Now push into the soles of the feet. Feel the weight come out of your hands. So your hands are now free. So you're going to reach your arms straight out side to side. What? Yep, you heard me. Push into the soles of your feet. Get ready, we're going to lift the upper body. Now push and lift. Use the movement in the hip joint to lift shoulders over top of the hips. Knees soft. Take a breath. Now bend the elbows to 90 degrees, coming into a goddess pose. Create some curve in the spine and push the elbows forward. Pull the fingertips back. Now inhale, reach up. We're going to push all the way up. Reach up and exhale, release. Let's walk the feet in. Stand tall, getting ready to do a balance. So if you feel a little unsteady, remember the most important thing about improving balance is to not hold on. You must let go. So, if you feel a little scared about balancing without having a chair to hold on to, move close to the wall. Don't touch the wall, but just be close to the wall so you know the wall is there. It's kind of security. All right, you're going to bring your hands to your hips. Now shift your weight into your right foot. Now as your weight shifts into your right foot, you feel your right hip lifting up. So push the right hip down, lift the left hip. And as the left hip, right, leveling out your hips, you can feel the left heel pull off the floor. So spread your toes on your left foot and then float your left foot off the mat. Go ahead and use a focal point to hold your gaze. That will help steady you. And then lift the left foot out to the left. Reach the left foot, reach the right foot. You must activate and reach as if both legs are bearing weight, because the energy needs to be equal. If you relax the left leg and let go of the muscles, your body will be pulled to the right and pull you out of balance. It's important to keep all the lower body active here to sustain the balance. Now reach the arms out. What? Open up through the front of the body like you did a few moments ago. Now shift your weight into your left foot. Land on the sole of the left foot. Oh! Now open up. Lift the eyes. Open up through the sternum, through the chest. Turn the palms upwards. Come into a full star pose. Take a big breath. Feel your inhalation reaching to your fingertips, the soles of your feet. And then exhale, just reaching all the way back out again. Let's do that one more time. Bring the arms up with your breath. And as you exhale, let your arms float down, hands to your sides. Walk your feet in. Feet hip distance apart. Hands to your hips. Put hands on the hips here, simply to feel the weight shifting and the leveling of the hips. Really important. All right. Soles of the feet well connected to the mat. We can do it. Shift your weight into your left leg, left foot. Notice the left hip shift up, so push the left hip down. Right hip rises, happens automatically. Spread your toes on your right foot. When you're ready, pull the ball of the right big toe off the mat. Spread your toes on your right foot, reach with the right heel. Find your focal point to steady you. Hold your gaze. And then float the right foot out to the right. Then reach the arms out, opening up the front of the body. Breathe. Keep both legs active, pushing with the soles of both feet actively. And every time your body sways, feel its ability to correct itself. Stay focused. Breathe. The wall is right behind you if you need it. And if you fall out of the pose, try again. Now take a breath. And as you exhale, we're going to land on the right foot, equal weight on both sides. Reach out with both arms. Feel the freedom of having both feet solidly planted on the earth. Now reach up slightly. Open up, bring the gaze up. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And take these next couple of breaths just to celebrate. Celebrating just to feel good because you feel good. You don't need a reason to celebrate. You can celebrate just because you want to. Now inhale, hands come straight up. And exhale, releasing. Walk the feet in. And step to the top of your mat. Standing tall. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, bow forward. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Keep your eyes looking down between your hands. Press into the mat like you did a moment ago with the heels. Lift the hips ever so slightly, just enough to feel a stretch in the back of the legs. There's still a softness in the back of the knees. The knees aren't locked. And remember, it shouldn't be painful, but perhaps uncomfortable. If it doesn't feel uncomfortable, it means there's no stretch happening, no change happening. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to downward dog. We're going to take 2 more breaths in downward dog. If you're ready to come down into table pose, you can do so right now. You don't need to wait for 2 more breaths. We'll meet you in child's pose. Lift your heels, bring your knees down to the mat. We're going to transition through table. Take a breath. Walk the knees wide. I like to do a wide leg child's pose. It just suits me better. Coming down onto the mat. Hand on top of hand or fist on top of fist. Make sure there's support underneath your forehead. Or you can bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. That's up to you. Press up. And come all the way down onto the floor on your back. Supine. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Just give them a good squeeze in. Bring your knees wide so you can really hug them in as close as possible. And just hold the backs of your thighs to take the pressure off your knee joint. Release. Stretch your legs out. Now bring your feet as wide as the mat. Kind of feel for your heel, the edge of the mat underneath your heels, and then relax your legs. Bring your arms straight out to the sides, palms turned upwards, just as if you were standing, doing your balance, just like you were a moment ago, but feel the freedom now of laying completely wide open. Now close your eyes. Relax your arms, your shoulders, lower back, legs. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just sink into the support beneath you. Now bring your attention to your heart center, whatever that means for you. Connect to your heart center. Now take a deep breath in, breathe into your heart. And as you exhale, send the breath out through your arms and fingertips, down through your legs, soles of your feet. Breathe into the heart. And as you exhale, send your breath out in every direction. Fingertips, soles of the feet, crown of the head. 2 more deep breaths. Think of each exhalation clearing any blockage, any pathway, opening up your whole body. Now let go of control of your breath and simply rest until we hear the chimes to signal the end of our 21 minutes. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some movements to your wrists and ankles. And bend your knees one at a time, placing your feet on the floor. Gently roll onto your right side. Take a breath. And press up. Sit tall. Hands together at the heart. Eyes softly closed or gazing downward. Sending a blessing out into the universe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. May all beings be at peace. Thank you for taking care of yourself today. Until next time, Namaste.